Guys, I am so happy. You know when you release something to the world and you get positive feedback? That's legit all you can ask for. I've been working on my starter kit for the past 2 or so years, and in the last 3 or 4 months, I've really buckled down trying to finish it, and I managed to finish it, and I released it on Sunday. So I was just in my back end and somebody messaged me just asking, so there's a portion of my starter kit which is around branding and brand guidelines, so I created a template to help you create your brand guidelines, and the lovely person that messaged me said, what a wonderful course, I found you on YouTube. And then she went on to ask for permission to access these guidelines. I need to actually change the settings on that, but so for the first few people that have enrolled, pre-enrolled for my starter kit, I've offered them a one-on-one session, and of course that's to help them, but it's also to help me and get some feedback, see whether there's any things that I need to change, add, whatever. But getting that first little bit of feedback about my starter kit has honestly made my day. I've been having a little bit of a crappy day today, but I'm just sitting here looking out my window, just feeling so fulfilled, even though it's just one person at the moment. If I could put together something and help at least one person, I've done what I set out to do. Sorry, I just had to say that because it literally just happened just now, and I just had to turn on the camera. I was always gonna film, but I had to turn on the camera and just express how happy I feel. But yeah, sorry about that. Hi guys, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Taddy G, and on this channel I basically drop tips, tricks, gems on how to start your clothing brand and all of that good stuff. And recently I just launched my brand new starter kit, which goes in a lot deeper into how to start your clothing brand in a much structured way. So if you're interested, then I would definitely have that link in the description. So yeah, this video, I just wanted to talk to you guys about my starter kit really. So like I said, it's been 2 years in the making, and it's 13 information packed modules, guys. I have covered it all, from branding to creating your first collection to finding a manufacturer. I even give you the contact details to my very own Italian manufacturer. I wasn't sure whether I was going to do that, but do you know what it is? It's I wanted to ensure that I'm creating a program, a starter kit, a course that's actually transformative, and my Italian manufacturer literally transformed my manufacturing journey. So I wanted to extend that to the people that were willing to trust in me and actually go ahead and sign up for my starter kit. So yeah, and then of course I talk about alternative ways to find manufacturers. I go into a lot of depth. I talk about print styles, so say if you want to print on your garments, I go through all of the popular ones, pros and cons, help you make a decision as to which one to go for. I go into, what is module 5? Let me check. Module 4, I go into creating your own tech pack. I have my complete tech pack guide in there, which you can actually purchase on my website as a separate entity. But I go into that in a lot of detail in my starter kit, showing you exactly how to create a tech pack, answering all the different parts. I go into packaging your brand. Now this is probably one of my favorite modules. I literally go into so much detail about, how you can package your brand, how you can make those decisions in accordance to what kind of brand you're creating, and some of the finishing touches that I feel like people forget. I go into recognizing who exactly your customer is, marketing strategies. So my marketing strategies chapter is so long, but I feel like it's so powerful because some of the things that I've included in that module, I have had a full-on course dedicated solely to one of the chapters, and I definitely go into that in a lot of detail, but extremely simplified, so that literally anyone can take that information and apply it and know exactly where to apply it. I go into creating your very own website. So not not only do I sit there and create a website with you, I also, you know, go into the different things that you need to put into your website to just create a full-on, like fully functioning, amazing website for your clothing brand. I go into details about running your first photo shoot, because basically the aim of the starter kit is for you to go from 0 to basically 100 and be able to launch a full-on clothing brand. I give you my top tips. I cover launch day and launching and everything that leads up to that point. And if you get to the end of my starter kit and you feel like probably cut and sew, that route might not be for you, then I give you alternative solutions to actually start your clothing brand, because at the end of the day, I actually want you guys to start. And now the reason why I actually decided to create my starter kit was because when I was starting my clothing brand quite a while ago, there was nowhere really to look. Like, of course, there's YouTube videos, there's even this YouTube channel. Like, I give a lot of information, but all that information is useful, I know it is, but it's all like jumbled up. It's all like what I feel like I need to talk about in that moment. But with the starter kit, I've structured it in a way where if you follow steps through from, you know, 1 to 13, really and truly at the end of it, you should, you know, come out with a clothing brand. Somebody asked me in my DMs, like, does this starter kit guarantee me starting a clothing brand? Now, obviously, in life, nothing is guaranteed, but I have structured it in a way that you should go from somebody that had no idea to somebody that's fully informed and has like literally all the ideas and knows exactly, you know, the manufacturing process, the 2 types of processes of manufacturing that you can go down, and you understand both, and you understand the advantages and disadvantages of both, or the advantages and disadvantages of using like cotton as a fashion fabric, for example. I tried to think of it all and package it as simply as I could and pack it into this starter kit. And at the end of the starter kit, I'm still actually putting it together. I provide you guys with a resource download, which basically a lot of it is quite repetitive, because I do also link the majority of my resources in like the different associated chapter notes. So for example, in my packaging chapter, I talk about exactly where I get my tissue paper from, where I get my packaging boxes, my corrugated boxes from. In my manufacturing chapter, I talk about all the different websites you can visit. I give you access to my Italian manufacturer. So in this resource download, I just basically put everything together, and also perhaps some of the things I might have missed out or it didn't actually fit into a chapter, I just put it all into like one Excel file, so that you know, like, okay, I'm looking for business cards, for example. You can do like Command or Control F, type in business cards, and basically find lots of different websites to find business cards on. And trust me, like, I'm not one that, you know, goes on the first website that I see to find business cards. I'm somebody that I have shopped around and looked for the best deals. So I have supplied you with what I have found to be the best deals on some of these things, because I know when you're starting a brand, you need to try and save money where you can. So that's my resource download. It's definitely still something that I'm working on. It's something that I'm going to be constantly updating, but that's something that I give you in the starter kit as well. Lastly, a forum. I haven't actually put the forum live yet. I want to gain a little bit of a bigger community first, because a lot of people have signed up but they haven't started. And the way I've set up my starter kit, I wanted to ensure that people can start when they want and do it at their own pace. So I've been watching people, you know, start the starter kit, and some people, you know, are working through from module 1 going to module 2, module 3, etc. And then some people are skipping modules, and then I see them go back. They're like doing it in an order that works for them, and I absolutely love seeing that. Like, at first it was giving me like anxiety but at the end of the day, people have different learning styles, so I've made it so that everything is there, so you are free to learn exactly how you want to learn. So yeah, that's basically my starter kit. So if you are somebody that wants to start a brand, has no idea how to start a brand, perhaps you're looking for an Italian manufacturer, definitely consider enrolling in my starter kit. I'm really proud of it. I've put so much work into it, and it's definitely going to be something that's going to be transformative for quite a lot of people. So yeah, I'm going to definitely have the link in my description, pinned comment, up here, everywhere. The link is going to be everywhere. It's going to be great. One thing with the starter kit, I am constantly going to be updating it, evolving it. I have already got some additional things I already want to add to it. Like, I'm so excited. These things were things that I don't feel like are that important. They're like little extras that I'm gonna add to it, and once you enroll, you're gonna have like access to it forever. Even if like 10 years down the line I decide to change the whole thing, you are still gonna have full-on access to it, like forever. Access to all my resources. I'm gonna always be updating it. It's always gonna stay up to date because, you know, things change. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning into this video. I really hope you like the starter kit. I am back properly on YouTube. I had to take like a little break. I think I skipped 3 videos. I had to take a little break because I needed to get this starter kit done, man. I was like behind time, so I finally got it done. So now I'm back consistent on YouTube, and I'm gonna be changing like my little intro a little bit to include the fact that I've got a starter kit. So I need to like work out what I'm gonna start saying to you guys. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your support. If you're somebody that's already enrolled in the starter kit, thank you so much for believing in me and your support, and I hope that, you know, it gives you all the success that I feel like it will. I will catch you guys in my very next video. Bye.